Hello. Happy Sunday to you. This is what, July the 6th already? Well, this is Grand Madam, and you are in store for an interesting treat with the Grand Collective. Today, I want to issue a warning and probably have some fun too about the media, especially what we see on social media, as opposed to what we see and don't see on what they're calling the legacy media, the ABC, NBC, CBS, and don't forget the online uh, vehicles, outlets, what have you. Because, there was something interesting that I came across. Started on TikTok, I found it on YouTube, and it's been back and forth between TikTok and YouTube. This thing about the Haitian immigrants in Brooklyn, New York, going into direct conflict and into battle with ICE uh, personnel. I can't find it anywhere. Of course, the reactions are there over the whole idea of people fighting back literally and stopping immigrants from being taken. That's pretty. Yeah, that's a positive thing that you hear. But I can't find it anywhere on Legacy News. So that's what I'm going to be looking for today. I'm going to be looking at that, and we'll see what else Philanisha is up to. Probably tonight. I'm quite sure he'll be signing something. So let's see. Let's start. Let me clear the room. You can also help clear yourself by taking 3 deep breaths. What you're going to do, first off, we're going to breathe in through your nose to the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Hold it to the count of three. Exhale to the count of three. Breathe in again. 2, 3. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in through the nose. Hold it. Exhale. So as we were clearing, I was also clearing the cards. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I want to start with the melee first. Trying to figure out which cards I should use. I think I'm going to use the afterwards first. Because I can't tell you what the devil is going on. Because I can't prove anything happened. But we'll see. All right. First card. Oh. The pendulum. Let me clear the pendulum. Tarot team, please come in. Kelak, Lazio. Archangels, so the four corners surround us with your flaming swords. It's something to watch this thing move to sound. Let me see if I can do it again. As soon as I touch this, hold on a second. It's quite interesting. Can you see it moving? Okay, now cut it out. You might chip yourself. Thank you. Sound is a wonderful healing tool. And it doesn't cost you anything. So, let's find out first and foremost. Was there a melee with ICE in New York last week over trying to take immigrants? Now, the pendulum says no melee, no fighting, nothing. Okay? Now let me look at the cards. Because then the next question will be, why put that out there? And who put that out there? Okay. Put them right here. Okay. I'm going to back it up the cards. And I'm going to do 5 piles. We're going to do yes, no spread. I want to do the yes, no spread because with each pile, it tells a story. It gives me information much more detailed in the format than in the format I usually use. So, was there a melee between ICE agents and the Haitian people in the Little Flatbush neighborhood, Little Haiti, up in Brooklyn, I think it is? Was there a melee? Yes, no spread. Was there a fight? Okay. Last week, not months ago, last week, a few days ago. Was there a fight? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's try this. Was there a fight? Because I think it started with me. Yeah, I did say I saw it when I searched TikTok and I found all the reactions, but I couldn't find the fight. Okay. Something else I want to look into also in Brooklyn going down. This 20-year-old lady minding her business, young girl. Yeah, young girl to me because I'm a mother with a daughter too. That was a young girl. Just got out of teenhood, was attacked by this dude, this big dude, 4 times her size, and huge. Just out the. What the hell was that about? We've got to start paying attention to things like that, folks. We really do. Because, well, the community saved the folks on the subway, the platform. The people saved her, not the police, the people. The men. Okay, was there a big fight between the Haitians and ICE last week in Brooklyn? Okay. Yep, the cards are bending. I use them so often. Okay. Let's see. Take it from the center. Okay, first pile. Now, 3 aces is a yes. 4 aces is absolutely yes. Excuse me. First pile. 2, 3. I have King of Queens, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Chariot. 4. Empress. 5. After Tarot. 6. The Lovers. 7. Strength. 8. 3 of Pentacles. 9. 7 of Pentacles. 10. The Hermit. 11. 4 of Wands. 12. 9 of Cups. 13. 5 of Pentacles. No ace. Next pile. Ace. Ace of Swords. Next pile. 8 of Cups. 2 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Queen of King of Wands. 3 of Wands. King of Wands, then 3 of Wands. Hierophant. Hangman. 2. Lost count. I'll just throw them down here. 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, last card is 6 of Pentacles. Next pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was the moon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This looks like a no. I'll throw down the last pile anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm sorry. 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ace of Hearts. Okay, now let's look at these. The answer is no. There was no battle, no fight. So what? Let's see what this is about. Hold on a second. And so what I do is I just pick up a pack and a pile and look, see what was going on. It looks as though this whole thing was concocted. This was concocted by a man and a woman. I have the king and queen, well, the king of swords, queen of cups, concocted to move forward against the empress against the female after tarot. After they have been labeled, selected, under some type of paperwork or contract or something. They went through their work records. They assessed these people through their work records. And what about them? Then concocted all right, I have Hermit. This is my card, 4 of Wands. Concocted some celebration or White House. This, we'll see what this means. Concocted some scenario. This is at dinner. This was concocted at dinner. White House dinner? Not sure. But it was concocted at dinner. And its purpose was to draw people out. It's information. Draw people out with information. Will draw us out with information regarding a hold on a second. Oh, shucks, I turned it upside down. After someone is like being accosted and attempted to walk away from a situation. And this is what Ice trying to walk away. Trying to walk away. And retire a situation. Well, this is somebody set something. This king set things in motion. But he set things in motion to retire what? To retire what? What is this? Things have been set into motion to retire or to block the influence of the cult master here, the Hierophant. The whole purpose of the purpose of the story was to make things look differently than they were perceived. Change in perspective here. Create a whole lot of anxiety This was done to set people up to make them go out and fight, so they would end up in jail. We have here the great manipulator. We have Feloniqua making the move, putting the story out there. Look at this. Sneaky stuff behind people's back, somebody, and pay them for the job. Do we need to see any more? Do we need to see any more? Okay, let's keep going. And here we have the two queens. So what two queens? Okay, let's do it this way. We have the two queens. Or we have the energies of one who, one's the bully, and the other is the illegal eagle. Primed and ready to make some kind of move and to tell some type of lie. It's going to be a made up story again. This is the moon. Regarding legacy, heritage, family, something. And how overburdened a system is, or how overburdened something is, that the money has been frozen. I don't know if this is regarding work or any type of services received, but how the services have been overburdened, overrun. They're just trying to. And here's the airwaves. Here's the Eight of Wands. Let's send it through the airwaves. That's your social media. And that was done to end. Look at this. Whatever thoughts there would be of trying to make a change through the situation right about now. You have the Sun, success. We have the Death card next to the Sun. That's the end of success. Major change here. The Wheel of Fortune. We also may have. Let's see what we also have. Success. Ending something due to a major change. And I can read that on the flip side. We're talking about immigration. We're talking about ICE going into little Haiti. And it looked to me as though it had been curtailed, but it didn't. It wasn't nothing like that. Nothing like fistfights and carrying on ever happened there. No. Whatever happened was stopped, or whatever tried to happen. It looks like something came along and like short-circuited it all, because here we have disappointment. We have people over the edge, hanging on. And here we have this discussion here, this choice of the matter. Merchants here. Somebody had to make a choice. And to me, it looked like, look at this. This is back down or back off. Because look what we have here. We have Justice and the Soldier. Justice relocating. We have the Star. Little hope. Little hope for justice relocating or moving or coming and going, in and out. This is a truce. Do I have the Judgment card yet? Because I'm feeling somebody made a phone call and told them, oh no, don't even try it. Don't even try it. Because here we have a lot of confusion. And we have opportunities, confusion, collaboration. Somebody pulled the plug on them going into Little Haiti. Look at this. And it was done. This is pulling the plug. Successfully pulled the plug on that. No, you're not going in there. Don't go in there. So let me do this. What is behind? So somebody put out a lie. That's what it is, okay? Somebody put out a lie to stir up people or to take people's temperature. And I'm quite sure they realize there's a lot of folks out here who look like this and darker who are looking for a fight. Looking for it. Can't wait for Ice to show up. They want meltdown now. They're determined, hell-bent and determined to melt down ICE. And that is women as well as men. Yeah. What's behind this? What was behind that lie about ICE or that false narrative? So you have to be very careful with false negatives, folks, because they're out here. You have to lead with your intuition now. Lead with your intuition. Mm-hmm. What does your gut tell you? What does your chest tell you? What does your mind tell you? Not logic. Can't lead with logic. This is not logical. What am I doing? Oh, I picked up. What's behind this? What is behind the fabrication of the Haitian, what do you call it? Rebellion with the ICE people in Brooklyn last week. What was the reason behind it? The reason behind the so-called rebellion. Mm-hmm. Confrontation. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what they have to say. Okay. Look at this. Investigating? Well, yeah, I'm investigating. Evidently, I'm not the only one looking into it to find out what was going on. Depression? Okay. Investigating the people and depressing these people, upset these people, make these people anxious. Fulfilling a fantasy. Somebody's playing games. This is the report. I'm talking about the false narrative. Keeping you a secret. Yeah, they're not. It's a false narrative, and they don't want anybody to know there was a false narrative put out there. Tired of drama? I don't think they're that tired of drama. They created some drama. So that was to feel the people out. Look at this. Hater. Dang. Yeah, these are hater. Take the sex out and just for protection. Whose protection? Whose protection was that for? Setting the record straight and doing drugs? Like I said, they did that for the fun of it, but then again, they had to think about it. Let's just see what would happen. Let's just see what would, because the footage, all the footage I saw was old footage. Mm-hmm. Trying to create a situation where there would be but new beginnings. There would be a violent component. Total drama. Look at this. Total drama. That's what it was done for. Total drama. Mm-hmm. Total drama. Try to destroy the situation. They thought they would destroy the immigrants, but that's not happening. That's not going to happen. Look, bank failure. There's something going on. This bank failure keeps popping up. Game over. Okay, somebody's going to get busted for that. They're going to find out that somebody planted that story. I hate nothing about you, so what the hell? Envy. Envy's behind it all. Envy is behind it all. That's going to be found out. We're going to find out. You know, we're at a situation here. You can't take anything for face value anymore. You're going to really have to check it out and find out exactly what is going on these days. So, I'm going to stop here. I did 20 some minutes here. Well, while I'm here, well, in Brooklyn again, there was one thing that bothered me. I wanted to know what that attack was about. This man attacked this 20-year-old girl. And yes, I said 20-year-old girl because that's what she was. Numbers, age does not guarantee any level of maturity. This was a kid. He had a, and he just, well, he snatched her up on the subway platform in front of everybody and wouldn't let her go. Just crazy. But I want to know what was behind it. What the heck was that all about? You know, that young lady is traumatized now. What motivated that? You know what? Where's that my true crime? Oh, there's my true crime back there. Okay, I'm going to use my Lenormands, and I'm going to use true crime. Okay. To see what that was about. Because they have since let him out on his own recognizance. Can you imagine that? That man's dangerous. Oops. Why did that man grab that girl up there on that platform the other day? Norwood Street platform. Mm-hmm. And what saved her was the men who were on the train, and some were just on the platform like, what is going on? What is going on? I want to know what the motivation is. And she's bruised up. Yeah, she's bruised up. He knocked her to the ground and jumped on top of her in front of everyone. And yet they let him out on his own recognizance. The judge did that. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with true crime. Okay. That's him jumping on her. Okay. Don't put any romantic notions in there because it's not. See, that's that man-woman mess. No, she did not know him. See, that's an attacker. That's an attacker. So that's a rapist. He was ready to kill her. Natural disaster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was in love all by himself at the bottom of the deck. That's not love. All right. Let me move this over here. I'm gonna have to move this. Wait a minute. Whoops. Mm. Yeah. Look at this. Look how this is listed. This is bottom of the deck. Love. That basically means sex. Oh, where's my behind the thing? They would come out and call it what it is. Gift. Water. This is emotions. And look at this next card. Look at it. Clean up. Justice. Perversion. Abuse. Neglect. And I'll stop with jealousy. No, I won't. I will stop with man-made disaster. That's what that was all about. Ooh, over here. Okay. Yeah, where am I going to put that? Okay. Now let's see. I've run out of space. So here we have somebody who basically is jealous of this woman. Probably jealous of her youth and jealous of her beauty. He was 42 years old. Well, he is 42 years old. And he wants to beat up on a 20-year-old, or God knows what. Okay. From the Lenormand, we have, look at this. Needling away at something young and fresh. Choices, all eyes staring. Wishful thinking, obstacles, blocked, blockages. That don't swans is everlasting love. Clovers is temporary. So this is a one night stand. This is hit it and quit it, okay, and be gone. This is leading. This is showing. Look at this. Look at the anger. Look at the angry clouds in the sun brewing. That's a great. That was attempted grape right there in front of everybody. You're standing right there on the platform, and the subway train right there. The subway train conductor got out, and he just couldn't do anything with this man. Showing that bridging a gap. Distance from home. Yeah, she was on her way home. This is crazy. Taking a shot. So this fool, what's at the bottom of the deck is the whip. We have the whip. We have the protected mother. This is the bear. Yeah, people are looking into this now. They're going, what the hell is going on around here? And here's the fox and the anchor. Fox, anchor, and false person. And look at this. He jumped on that poor girl because he knew, number one, she was out of his league and she had the nerve to exist. We have the fox, the wily fox, the anchor, the not the false person, the face, the fake face, and we have the girl at a distance. So he was going to fix her for existing. And yet he was out on, I don't even think he got bail. I don't even think he got bail. Well, I knew it was something like this. What can I say? What can I say? All right. Let me see if he's going to be tried, at least. Frederick Marshall. That's his name. I don't know what the young lady's name is. Don't need to know. Pretty little thing. Mm-hmm. Is he going to be tried for assault, sexual battery? The men there, the men on the platform and on the train, they literally tried to pry him off of her. And it took them a while. And it was about 10 of them. Yeah. So there are some men who protect women out here still in the world. Young guy. Well, when I say young, under 40 and under, maybe 50 and under. Yeah, because the first guy who tried to get him to let her go, he looked like he was in between his 40s and 50s, and he said he was standing there, he just heard her scream, and then he he didn't believe his eyes. He had to look for a minute. Then he realized what was going on. He said, "No, you let her go. Let her go. Let her go." And I think he's the one, after they knocked him to the ground and stomped on him a bit, I said, when somebody tells you no, they mean no. And they walked away. But he was held in, I guess, MTA custody. What is it? Subway police got him, transit police. So is this guy going to, well, he's out of jail. Is he going to be tried in a court of law? Is he going to jail? What is going on? Let's look at this guy. I want to know what makes these people tick. And if we see the moon card, then we know he's crazy. No moon card, he was not crazy. He was just entitled. Okay. Tell us about Frederick Marshall. That's his name. 42 years old, pouncing on a 20-year-old girl who didn't even know he existed. Literally. Snatched her up and threw her down on that platform and got on top of her. Yes, he did. In broad daylight. Around 12 o'clock-ish. What's going on with that man? What was going on with Frederick? Let me try this. Hold on a second. I'm having difficulty with these cards. Maybe, where are my true cards? No, they over here. What's going on with that man? Is he going to jail or what? Gosh. Yeah, my cards are folding. Literally folding on themselves. I'm not sure I have any. What's in here? What's in the... thought of these. Maybe I might use those. I'd like to see what the goddesses have to say about this. The dark goddesses. What's going on here? Overall energy. Yeah. Now this is the fight on the subway, and she's there in the middle. Invitation to a fight. Invitation. This is weird. Four swords. Calm down, retirement, whatever. Let's see. I don't understand that. Heartbroken. Oh, okay. Yeah. No invitation. That's not much of an invite. Ten of Cups. You know, he reminds me of one of these. Look at this. Tower. Oh, she wanted him to lay down with her. Wanted her to lay down with him. She must have walked away and told him no, whatever. And he loses it. This is ridiculous, gentlemen. Trying to be, what? Shining, illuminating. What is the sun illuminating? Yeah, look. No, she did not know him. The agreement. He wanted her, so he took her. According to his religious beliefs. Maybe he's in a cult. Man alone. These fools going crazy out here. Alright, conflict. This is the Five of Wands after the fight. This is withdrawal. Emotional withdrawal. This guy's one of these crazy insults they talk about. Mental challenge, trying to be happy, trying to celebrate. This is all about relationships. This guy is nuts. Successful star. Outcome. Control and domination. Control and domination. How this guy was 42 years old and he's still believing that red pill shit. That Andrew Tate shit. Ladies, watch yourselves out there. Gents, watch yourselves out there. Especially if you like petite or slender or small. Watch yourselves out there. Because right now, and especially with this Diddy trial, when they just let him go scot-free over sex trafficking, Cassie and Jane, people think it's carte blanche and they can just walk up and snatch you anytime they want to. You have people out there who think that shit. They're not afraid of the police because they know there's nothing going to happen. And why did that judge let this fool go? Excuse my beret. Just let this fool go. I have no idea. Yeah, this is the battle. Bottom of the deck, that's the Knights of Swords that went after him and tore him up. Look at this. Foreign influence. Three of Wands. That's foreign influence. Look at the upside down king. Broke, busted, can't be trusted. Oh, Pentacles. This guy's in his head. This is fantasy hour. This is fantasy. All this is fantasy. Choices to make. Two of Wands, Six of Wands. This is one of these fools that thinks he can even leave this country and go snatch up on a woman somewhere. No, that's not happening, sir. Could be. It could have been a soldier at one time. Who did that shit? They have the magician and we have the soldier. Look at that. This is a card of battle. What do you call it? Manipulation. Moving on false information. Hold on a second. Look at the... And what got me is he was cleaner than the Board of Health. He was wearing a white suit, looking very attractive. Disappointed, false information. I don't know what, and no assets or false information, false sense of materialism, entitlement, just weirdness. I don't understand what secret this he's hiding unless he's part of some secret group. A secret world. Secret world what? Secret group? He's part of some secret group? Unless somebody on the job got him released. Or they told him he had to go to, I don't know what the heck this is. Why did that judge let him go? This is news through the airwaves. This is the judge that let him go. Why? Why did the judge let him go? This man, what? They're trying to tell me this man is homeless. They're trying to tell me this man is homeless and what be here. Be very mindful of who is around you. Be very mindful. That's what he does. So he's a sex, what you call it, predator. He's a predator. We know this. So why they let a predator walk? I'm gonna pull out the dark goddess on this. I want to get down to the nitty gritty. I don't care what she was wearing. I don't care that she was young and had beautiful curly hair. I don't care that she was wearing a little cute midriff top and leggings. I don't care. That is no excuse to put your hands on anybody and slam them down on a concrete platform. Like they were, I don't know what the hell, like you playing football or something. I don't care. Rugby. That's how hard. Well, it's in the news. It was CBS News. Slammed her down, and oh my God. Ooh. Where? No. Let's see what the goddess is. The dark goddess is. Dark goddess, what is your message with this? What is this stuff? This 42-year-old man grabbed and slammed this 20-year-old girl down on the platform. What is this about? What is this about, goddesses? And they're going to tell us too. But we did see jealousy. Jealous of her youth because he's old. She has a whole life ahead of her. What was this about, guys? What was this about? Cards. Why are you so difficult today? Ooh. Oh, shucks. That's even worse. That's even worse, cards. One more? No more? Okay, cut it. Take from the top. This is going to be interesting. Kali. Just being destructive. Destruction. Destroy the female. Anamisha. Destroy her integrity. Trying to destroy her integrity. How are you going to destroy her? Compliance. Persephone. Loss. Baba Yaga. Loss. Redemption. Trying to destroy her. Let me keep going. Okay, hold on. Gonna make her act right. Temptation. Bottom of the deck, we have temptation. Then we have trust. Then we have transformation, which is death. And we have deception, Medea. We have empowerment, trickery. Oh, so he was going to teach her a lesson. Wrath and abuse. He was going to teach her a lesson about being female, being a woman. Ain't that some shit? Destroy her integrity, force her into compliance, and then she'll be a redeemed woman. Where did they get it from? Where did they get it from? Y'all ain't met the right one yet. They haven't met the right one yet. I don't know what to say. I didn't know. I didn't. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. Just out here. Lulus. So be mindful, folks. They're out here. Be mindful of who is around you, wherever you are. Okay? Wherever you are. Whether it's broad daylight or at nighttime, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, okay? That's all I think I've got to say right about now. It's almost dinner time. Let's see who's doing dinner tonight. This is Grand Madam wishing you much love. Stay grounded.